just do your best. Amen. Anything other than your best is an expectation the devil put upon you. I want to really beat this home. I want to share this, and I promise I'll be done after this one. Brothers, we do this with sports. Amen. Because in sports, you hear this talk, and you hear sports radio and sports authors and sports writers. They all go and say, well, LeBron, he's not one of the greatest until he wins a what? Championship. Until he wins a championship. Oh, well, Michael Jordan, how many years did he have in before he won his first what? Championship. And everything's focused toward the championship. So here's a question I want to ask for you. And here's where I'm guilty on this, and maybe only the men are going to understand what I'm talking about. How many great players who they serve in their community, they show up for 82 games, they play defense on every play, and they're good to their wives, and they're good in their community, and they're faithful, and they work for the paycheck that they get, and they never win a championship? So you're trying to say those guys aren't great? And the only thing that's great is when you win the championship?
I had the same argument about it a week ago.
Amen. Amen. So there's a lot of great players. From everything I've seen, now if he becomes a serial killer tomorrow, can you turn to your neighbor and say, this is just an allegory? Okay? But from everything I've seen of John Stockton, he ain't got no championship. He ain't gonna, he never got a championship. But every game, every play, he was always there working hard. He leads the league in steals and assists, and he's doing good things in his community. Never did any dirt. He never been arrested, never been anything. But you're not going to call him great. So you're going to have someone like, let me give you an example. There's a scrub off the bench in Miami Heat called Eddie Curry. Eddie Curry ain't been nothing but in trouble since he joined the NBA. Okay, so he's he's an NBA champion now. And you're going to lift him up, but then someone like John Stockton, who never wins a championship, he's incomplete because he didn't win a championship. Now, sisters, I didn't mean to lose you talking about sports, but here's how it applies to you. That there are these championships that people lift up in your life, and they say, unless you do this, you're nothing. And that's bull crap. And you keep getting sucked into it. Unless your house looks a certain way, you're not a decent person. Unless, if you're by yourself and you're single, singleness is like a disease. Amen. Something wrong with you. So there's these things that people lift upon you, and these championships that people lift up, and they tell you you're not a good person. We even put it in our young people, and we say, young people, I want you to become a doctor or a lawyer. Well, here's the thing. What if he just trims lawns for the rest of his life, but he is loyal, honest, on time, and runs a good, clean business, employs people, and earns a living for his family, but he never makes over $50,000 a year? Is he a bad person? Is he less than the lawyer? Is he less than the accountant? Just be who God called you to be.